Hey, Cassis Adobe's Pastor John here with a quick take. So this week we have a bunch of little tiny parables that Jesus is sort of rapid firing out to the crowd to see what they can pick up. And they ask him like, "What is the kingdom of heaven like?" And he has five things. Five things. He has the kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed. It's so small, but then it spreads out, turns into a big tree, and the birds of the air go in the tree. Funny thing about this story is mustard seeds are messy. They're messy weeds that grow into these hard bushes. They're not really trees, but they're bushes that are hard to pull out. And they bring birds because the birds like the little mustards. Farmers don't like mustard seeds growing in their fields because they're tenacious and they're full of little pests. And so he's saying that kind of that's what heaven is like. You got to be tenacious, and you have to bring in maybe elements that people don't really want. So that's a good one. Then he says it's like yeast that a woman took and mixed with 3 measures of flour until it leavens. So just a little bit goes through the flour and leavens it up. But once again, he's talking about a woman making bread, which is not important at all in their social order. You know, it's what the church leaders are saying is important. He said no, it's as simple as just a woman, a nameless woman, making bread. Very simple, but it's also kind of messy work because yeast can be messy. It's like a treasure hidden in a field. Talks about a man who buys a field because he knows that there's a treasure hidden in it, and he spends everything. Same thing too with a man who finds a pearl. He's a pearl merchant. He finds that one pearl and he spends everything to get it. And then lastly, he said it's like a fisherman's net cast into the sea, and you throw it out, and when you bring it on shore, it's full of fish of every kind. Nets do not sort out by, oh, you look right, you look wrong, you don't belong, you belong. Nets bring in everyone. So these are some really important things about the kingdom of heaven. It's something to wager everything on, okay? It's something that is messy. It's something that might not be pleasant to work with, but in the end, it's inclusive and it brings everyone together. How much more do we want than that? And so these are five, count them, five parables for the price of one. And it's talking about a big, inclusive love that everyone has a part of, and even the messy parts. Okay, that's it. Peace. Be well. Be safe. Be a blessing, and throw your nets wide. How about that one? Throw your nets wide and see what you bring in. Okay, peace.